you start prioritizing your life and you start seeking him first with everything, and everything else gets put into its place. There's one of the famous stories where you see this, the application of it, where Solomon's a young boy, he becomes king, has a dream, and basically in the dream, God comes and says, what would you like, Solomon? Like you could ask for anything, but what are you going to seek first? And what does Solomon ask for?
Wisdom.
And not just any kind of wisdom. He seeks for the wisdom to discern good and evil. Well, why would you ask for that? It's not wisdom to invent new technologies, or it's the wisdom to discern good and evil, because for Solomon, he recognizes that he is the king of God's kingdom, right? You're putting me in, and man, I don't want to mess up. I want to govern justly. I want your kingdom and your righteousness to be first. So I want the wisdom to discern good and evil. And what does God do? Because it's kind of an object lesson of this particular passage. Oh, you sought that first? That's not for your benefit. You're asking so that you can serve me and serve my kingdom, and that's your priority. Well, I'll tell you what, because you asked for that, what does he get? God's like, I'm going to give you
everything.
Money, power. I'm going to overwhelm you with everything that comes along with it. That's, I think, where Jesus is saying, like, you walk around with all the anxieties and you're wondering how everything's going to play out, and you're seeking all of these other things to the detriment of God. You put him out of your mind and you're fixated on getting this figured out, and I got to get this figured out, and I got to get this figured out. And what he's saying is, go seek him first and watch how these things get taken care of.